Hello, queens and kings. Miss Purple is in the building. How are we doing? Guys, I just wanted to come in. And I wanted to say something. And, I think this is long overdue. I know everybody's been coming and asking me where I've been. And I just wanted to come and I just want to let you guys know where I've been. First of all, I want to say to all the newcomers to my channel, welcome. And to everyone who's been here, rocking with me since day one, I want to thank you. And I want to say thank you for not giving up on me. Guys, it's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. And I owe you all an explanation where I've been. I know some of you saying, no, I don't, but I do. Because I just got ghost on everybody. As you all know, like I said, I've been going through some health crisis, guys. And I felt like I come on here and I tell you all to take care of yourselves and get your life in order and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. Take your medicine and, make sure you stand above and doing what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But then I wasn't taking heed of my own self. And I wasn't doing what I'm telling everybody else to do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, how can I tell you all something when I'm not doing it myself? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I had a scare when I had gout in my feet, and both of my feet, and I couldn't walk. It took me 10.5 months. I had to go to therapy and I had to learn to walk again. I'm not gonna lie. It sent me in a downward spiral where I was so upset, not only with myself, but with God. I kept telling myself, how can I be so good to people and how can I just keep doing what's right? But I seem to be getting the raw end of the stick all the time. I keep suffering with high blood pressure. I keep, think like every time I went to the doctor, something was wrong. I never had any issue with my A1C. I never had any issue with my sugar. All of a sudden, my A1C up. My sugar going up. I'm getting issues with damaged nerves, in my right leg. My blood, it looked like every time I'm on a diet, it looked like my weight was steady going up instead of going down. I didn't know what was going on, guys. The last time I went to my doctor, I kept telling her, something ain't right. Something not right. She kept telling me she's going to send me to a rheumatologist, and she told me she was going to send me to a neurologist. Finally, she got around to send me to a rheumatologist, but there were some issues with my insurance company, and I let her know it was some issues. But I went to my last doctor appointment with her, and I was hurting so bad, guys. I was hurting. And she said, Miss Watkins, what's the problem? I said, I'm hurting, doctor. I said, I don't know what's going on. I said, but every time I walk, I take a few steps, I hurt so bad. I said, I don't know what's going on. I said, I don't know what the problem is. I said, I'm coming to you and I'm telling you my issues, but it's like you're not doing nothing for me. I said, I don't know what the problem is. I said, but my issues are not being solved. She said, well, Miss Watkins, I'm trying to listen to you and I'm trying to hear you. She said, but some of the stuff, symptoms you're telling me not making any sense. I looked at her And I ain't say nothing. She kept sending me to doctor after doctor after doctor. They putting me on all this different medication that really wasn't working for me. I'm taking 6 and 7 different kind of medicine that she giving me, and then bumped it from 7 medicines to 10. You know, and I'm like, I'm steady taking medication you giving me. I'm steady taking this stuff, but ain't nothing working. I said, you're not sending me to anybody to try to take x-rays or help me or anything. I said, what is really going on? So as I'm walking out of the doctor office, guys, I could have fell to my knees. I kid you not, I could have took my cane and I could have beat the shit out of my doctor. I could have beat the shit out of my nurse. Because as I'm walking out, I hear the nurses laughing. And all of a sudden, I heard my doctor telling them, she keep complaining about she hurting. If her fat ass lose weight, she wouldn't hurt so bad. But I'm doing everything my doctor telling me. I cut out all the pork. I cut out all beef. I'm doing what my doctor said. Only thing I couldn't do was walk, because I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to learn how to walk again, because this dumbass doctor didn't even give me nothing for my gout. It took me to go to the emergency room, to the hospital, for them to write my doctor a letter to tell her to put me on some kind of medication. Because if I would have been on medicine, I would have never ended up in the hospital. But this dumbass doctor didn't even give me nothing for my gout. Y'all see what I'm saying? So when the year changed and our insurance changed, I decided to change my doctor. So I'm with a new doctor. And guys, it's been a miracle, because when I first went to my doctor, she said, Miss Watkins, what's going on? She sat there, she listened to me. Guess what, guys? The first day I went to this lady, she put in a referral to a rheumatoid doctor. The next couple of weeks, I went to see a rheumatoid doctor. And guess what? He diagnosed me with rheumatoid arthritis in my back in 2 places. So we do know I have rheumatoid arthritis. Then she sent me to a nerve doctor, neurologist. But now we're having issues because my insurance company that I'm with now, they're not going to pay for my neurologist to do a test on me to see if I have nerve damage. So right now, I have to walk and numb up, because I don't know what's going on with my nerves. I don't know which nerve is bad, or if I have a messed up disc that is making my nerves damaged. So all I can do is laugh and cry at the same time. But I cry on the inside and I laugh on the outside. They keep from crying on the outside. You know what I'm saying? But as y'all know, I stayed in my house for a year and a half. Not going anywhere. Not talking to anybody just about. Just depressed. I got up to almost 400 pounds. I didn't care. Because you know why? I gave up, guys. I gave up. I gave up. The first of the year, I started getting back out. My doctor put me on a diet. And so far, I've lost 67 pounds. I'm back out of the 300s. I had got up to 375 pounds. I'm back out of the 300s now. And I thank God for that. But now my goal is to get back down. Well, honestly, I don't want to get too small because I'm big-chested. As you all know, I do wear a 46, where I had got to a 50 double D. And right now, I'm in I can wear 46 to a 48 double D. And right now, my goal is to get down to a 15, 16. Right now, I'm in an 18. And I thank God for that. And I'm not going to lie, I feel so much better that I've lost the weight that I've lost. And I want to thank God for guiding me. Because guys, like I said, I had gave up. But I'm gonna say this. It's some people that I watch on YouTube who have given me the strength. Because even though y'all don't think I still watch you guys on YouTube, I watch you guys on YouTube. And and you guys motivate me. Marlene, she motivates me. Angie, she motivates me. Deborah Kabasi, she motivates me. And she motivates me through her daughter. Because I fell in love with her and her family. Miss Joan motivates me. She's always motivated me. And she will continue to motivate me. There's a young lady named Kaylin. She motivates me. There's a young lady that also motivates me. And I don't know if a lot of you watch her. And her name is oh God, don't let me forget her name.